ring, bro. Don't play no games, cause my niggas got guns with them, bro. And I'm dead serious, bro. And all I gotta do is point and they gon' blow. And I'm dead serious, bro.
The pre-fight press conference between Blair Cobbs and Adrien Broner was wild, with Broner threatening Cobbs with guns. Cobbs, however, had the last laugh as he dominated Broner and defeated him. The boxing world shared its reaction after the fight.
No, I feel like, honestly, man, you know, AB is just a shell of himself at this point right now, man. You know, I love watching AB though, you know, but it's not the same AB.
It was a wild day, with the boxing world left entertained. But what went down during this bout? How did the boxing world react? Stick around and watch as we find out in this video that multi-division champion Adrien Broner faced Blair Cobbs at the Seal Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Florida on Saturday. Broner made his return to the boxing ring after defeating Bill Hutchinson via unanimous decision in June last year. Broner and Cobbs had their pre-fight press conference on Tuesday, June 4th, where things quickly heated up when Broner went on a menacing tirade with Cobbs. Cobbs, insinuating that he could have his challenger shot at his command, took to the podium during a presser and proceeded to taunt and threaten Cobbs in a bizarre fashion. "Don't play any games because Miney asked." Broner told Cobbs, who sat with his team to the left of him, that all I had to do was point, and they were going to blow. And I'm dead serious, bro. The 34-year-old continued to verbally assault Cobbs, alleging that he committed homicides in the past and that he was never prosecuted for a veiled warning that he's capable of causing harm to his opponent. "I already beat bodies, and they are still looking for me," Broner claimed, and every charge has been acquitted, so don't come up here playing threatening to smack the asterisk out of Cobbs. Broner then upped the ante by vowing to commit further violence, this time with a firearm. "Cable shoot you in your SE*T, he told Cobbs, who appeared unbothered by his foe's antics, describing Broner as angry and big mad while smirking and chuckling.
Get naked for me.
We get on scale today.
Come on, take it off. Take the socks off too.
All that bullshit, man. We sell real birds, man. Our birds going for 32 right now, nigga.
Look,
real show.
Ain't got one 'cause
Broner is notorious for his volatile displays during the lead-up to his boxing matches, as he gained a reputation as one of the more controversial antagonists in the sport in recent memory, while it's unclear whether his murderous boasts have any validity. The former WBA super lightweight and welterweight champion has had numerous run-ins with the law throughout his career. As for Cobbs, he had absolutely zero problems dealing with Broner in the ring. He outclassed Broner, handing him a humiliating defeat. Broner not only lost the fight, but also lost his mouthpiece 4 times and even lost a tooth during the 10-round welterweight bout.
Big shot, that was
Perfect left. And did you say that they picked up a tooth off the canvas?
They just did, yes.
Adrien.
It was that kind of night for the former world champion, who got knocked down in the second round, with the judges scoring the fight 97, 91, 96, 93, 96, 93 in CBS favor. Broner did not look good from the opening. He was hesitant to pull the trigger on punches in the first round and looked much less interested in the fight than his opponent. That lackadaisical approach didn't help him in the second round when Cobbs floored him with a vicious left hand. Broner was able to make a full recovery, but he looked like a shell of his former self. Cobbs was the busier fighter, and Broner looked slow when he actually did throw punches. Broner did have a few brief exchanges in the 7th and 9th rounds that showed some signs of life, but they were not even close to enough to label it a competitive fight. Ultimately, it was a surprise that Cobbs couldn't get the finish. This defeat to Cobbs might signal the end of Broner's up-and-down career ahead of the fight. He seemed to admit that his time was thin in boxing, and as for Cobbs, he expressed satisfaction with his performance on my vision board. "There are very few things, but one of the main things on my vision board is this fight," Cobbs said during an in-ring interview after the bout.
Blair. Nobody likes me.
The boxing world shared its reaction to Broner's defeat.
I think he's made the fight a lot harder than it was supposed to be. Probably not just letting his hands go enough. But like I said, I just left the dressing room. I think he broke his hand, so he's going to be on his way to the hospital.
The boxing world shared its reaction to Broner's defeat. Pro boxer Adrien Broner acknowledged that it was tough to watch Broner's fight and that he had hoped to see Broner secure a victory in the future. Broner mentioned that Broner had been inactive for a while, which contributed to the fight's difficulty. He noted that Broner might not have let his hands go enough during the match and revealed that Broner had broken his hand and was on his way to the hospital. Broner emphasized the challenges Broner has faced over the years, including a significant period away from the ring and various personal issues. Despite these obstacles, Broner was surprised and impressed by Broner's ability to complete a training camp and return to fight. He expressed pride in Broner regardless of the outcome and acknowledged the tough nature of the fight when asked if this loss might mark the end of Broner's career. Broner stated that it was a decision only Broner could make. He pointed out that the fight game can be unforgiving if a fighter doesn't take it seriously and stay in top condition. Broner suggested that Broner needs to re-evaluate his situation and decide whether to commit fully to training and come back stronger or consider other options. Throughout the interview, Broner's respect for Broner and his understanding of the complexities of a fighter's career were evident, highlighting the difficulties and decisions that come with being a professional boxer. Teofimo Lopes also reacted to Broner being dropped by Cobbs. Renowned boxing trainer Brian McIntyre also shared his reaction to the fight, reflecting on the outcome. Beatty mentioned that Cobbs has always been a busy fighter, someone who consistently maintains a high work rate in the ring. He noted that Cobbs had previously beaten one of his own fighters, which perhaps gave him a sense of CBS's capabilities given CBS's fighting style and history. Back wasn't entirely surprised by the result and even admitted that he had somewhat predicted it would unfold this way despite rooting for Broner. When asked if he thought Broner should retire following this law, Back was cautious in his response. He refrained from outright suggesting retirement for Broner and instead advocated for a more measured approach. BHC suggested that Broner should work on getting back into the groove of the sport and reassess his position. From there, he emphasized that it's not his place to tell a fighter to retire, acknowledging the complexities and personal nature of such a decision. Pro boxer Bruce Carrington also shared his thoughts on Adrien Broner's performance and the implications of his loss. Carrington's reaction was a blend of disappointment and understanding, reflecting on Broner's current state as a boxer and the challenges he faces. Carrington began by expressing his respect and admiration for Broner, noting that he has always enjoyed watching him fight. However, he acknowledged that Broner is now a shadow of himself, indicating that the fighter in the ring today is not the same. The dynamic and entertaining figure he once was. This sentiment was echoed by Carrington's comment about the Adrien Broner he grew up watching being different from the current one. Carrington speculated that Broner might be dealing with significant personal issues that are affecting his performance in the ring, and he suggested that these behind-the-scenes battles could be a major factor in Broner's diminished capabilities. Hint at the toll that personal struggles can take on a professional athlete's performance when asked if Broner should retire. Carrington was candid. He expressed a preference for Broner to retire, emphasizing that he does not want to see Broner in the ring if he is unable to perform at his best. Carrington pointed out that Broner had the potential to win the fight, stating that if Broner had thrown combinations and pressed harder, he could have stopped his opponent, Blair Cobbs, by the 5th round. This comment underscores Carrington's belief in Broner's innate talent, which he feels is not being fully utilized. Carrington also voiced concern for Broner's well-being, stressing that he does not want to see Broner continue fighting only to get hurt. He noted that while Broner might be collecting paychecks and remaining entertaining outside the ring, his in-ring performances are not up to the standard that fans have come to expect from him. Cobbs took the opportunity to call out Ryan Garcia in a passionate post-fight interview. Cobbs began by reflecting on his performance, expressing satisfaction with how he handled the bout despite a 2-year layoff. He credited his camp trainers, sparring partners, and family for their support and emphasized the role of God in his success. Let us know in the comments. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.